Hi guys, TechBoy here with another video. This video is talking about Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference and Entertainment Electronic Expos, or E3 for short, 2013 expectations. I've already done a video on the top 10 iOS 7 predictions and predictions for events coming up in May and June 2013, including both of these events, which I'll leave up on the top left there and up on the top right now. And I bet half of you have probably turned off the annotations already, but if you turn them back on, you'll see them up the top. But I just wanted to make this quick video just to highlight a few major things, especially in the rumour mill recently, about things that have come up recently, because a lot of rumours come out just before all these events happen and all that. And also what my channel will be providing over the next week or so once these events occur and all that, even though I've got exams coming on the following week and that, so I've got to revise for that. But I'm going to do the best I can to upload as much content as possible. Now, before we get started, there's a special announcement I want to make. On Saturday the 1st of June 2013, just a little bit, it's probably about a week under 6 months since my channel first debuted, I have crossed 10,000 views. I never thought this would happen, to be honest. A lot of people out there will think, well, you upload a lot of really popular videos like the All Things D conference or the Nintendo Direct videos, no wonder you're already at 10,000. But the point is, a lot of people that are really popular upload all these videos and they get thousands and thousands of views and all that. And me being a startup ever since early December last year, I've had no experience with YouTube whatsoever, and I'm just absolutely shocked that you've all been watching all my videos and all that, and subscribing and liking my videos, and I hope you continue to do so. And all I can say is thank you for watching all my videos and liking and subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate the support, and I hope to provide you much more content into the future. But anyways, we better get on with the video. Starting off with WWDC 2013 rumours. These are the rumours that have been occurring in the past few days or so. I thought I'd just highlight briefly before the event itself. First of all, AirDrop support in iOS 7. And what this means is sharing files between iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch, and even the Macs. And what this means is that for iOS devices, they won't need NFC in order to tap the phones with each other to send files between each other. But what these will do is set up an ad hoc or a Wi-Fi direct link, so you don't have to have a Wi-Fi connection and you don't need to be paired with any other devices. You just need to have Wi-Fi turned on, and then you can send contacts and documents and all that between them, which would be really handy so you don't have any documents on your iPad or something, for example, and then you got to send it to the Mac. Well, you could do it over iCloud, but if you want to just do it directly, the only way you'd be able to do that is to connect your computer up and that. Likewise, from going from iPhone to iPad and vice versa. So this would be really handy. And the chance of this happening, it's been rumoured to be happening in the past couple of versions of iOS, and it never had. So I'm going to say this will be about a 60% chance of happening, considering that it's taken them long enough to get around to doing it, but nothing's guaranteed. A Mac refresh is coming, but of what models, no one knows for sure. But it's rumoured to be MacBook Airs and MacBook Pros with Retina displays, including Intel's new Haswell chips they just brought out recently, and upgrades to the front-facing camera, including 1080p support. And if they do that, that's almost going to be a subtle hint that it might come to the iPad and the iPhone in the next update. And I've got a link for this in the description for you to have a look at if you want to look into more detail. Also, the iRadio service could be coming, but this will only happen if they manage to sign the record licensing deal with Sony, because they've got it with Universal Music and Warner Group already, and if they get it with Sony, well, it's almost certain we'll see it at WWDC. But if they don't get the deal with Sony, then the chances of it being debuted at WWDC without the full entire list of music available is going to be very, very slim, probably 20% chance if that. But if they sign the deal, it's almost 90% chance, but nothing certain. And also, there's been leaked images recently of iOS 7 as to what it could possibly be looking like. This is an image that was on an iDownloadblog.com article, and I'll leave a link for this in the description, of what somebody allegedly claims is a screenshot of iOS. Now, somebody's claiming that this is like a photo taken, printed off a computer and just stuck on the device and changed the camera angles and stuff like that to make it look blurry with lighting techniques and all that stuff. It's possible that it could be real. Nobody knows for sure. But one of the artists that works for iDownloadblog, they took the image that they found above and they've gone through the entire lot of icons that they could possibly pick apart and try and re-illustrate them from scratch. A lot of things that have been noticeable throughout them include no green lines on the messages and phone application to make it look a lot more simpler. The camera lenses on the camera app is larger. For the weather app, there's no 73 degrees Fahrenheit or 23 degrees Celsius symbol on the icon itself. For settings, there's no border around it. Music, it just looks a lot simpler. Safari, to me, it almost looks exactly the same, but I don't know if I can't pick anything out. Mail is just very similar to what it used to be, and phone is the same as messages. Will this happen? Time will tell. I can't honestly predict, but if this is what's going to be the new change, I guess I'm happy with it. But the thing that they majorly tried to talk about in the article is that if you look at the image on the left side, you've got iOS 6 icons, including 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, are made up of the mask layer at the top. You've got the gloss layer just above the main icon itself and a shadow layer behind. But for iOS 7, there will be a shadow layer behind the main icon. There will be no gloss layer because Johnny Ive particularly doesn't like that at all and is trying to get rid of the whole skeuomorphism stuff to make it look a lot more cleaner and simpler. So it's not going to look entirely like Windows Phone 8, but it's going to have a lot of resemblance of iOS 6, but just look a lot simpler. It's almost like he's going to do a subtle change over time to make it look less noticeable. And other WWDC 2013 rumours include banners at the Moscone Center in San Francisco. There's a slogan in one of them where it says, "Well, a whole new world is developing." Now this could lead onto a lot of things, including Tim Cook last week when he did the All Things D conference. He brought up the fact that they're going to open up a lot of things to developers to make these devices a lot more customizable without taking away the crucial elements in Apple's iOS itself to make it still user-friendly and all that without trying to take it away from the experience. I'm expecting a banner for iOS 7 logo if they are going to announce OS 10 Cougar. I said it could possibly be, but time will tell. And an icon for either the Max or iRadio, depending on what will get announced. I'm expecting that to go up in the next couple of days, and as of this recording, they haven't done that yet. So if it does come up or anything, I will post a link in this video's description for you to check out. Apple's WWDC app has some subtle hints as to what the operating system might look like. Last year with iOS 6, when they brought out the WWDC 2012 application out, they had a lot of white navigation buttons down the bottom and all that, and that closely resembled to what it looked like in the music app in iOS 6. So there could be some subtle little things about that I'll get to in a second. So first of all, the banners I was talking about before, this is them putting it up. If you look at the banner itself from left to right from the WWDC logo, there's a green app icon to almost look like what the messages and phone app could look like. The orange one could be what music will look like. The blue one could be weather, safari, mail, and so on and so forth. And then there's the slogan behind it, where a whole new world is developing. So that will obviously be the tagline for the whole conference and the main focus of this whole presentation that they'll do on Monday morning American time. And as for the application they brought out themselves, on the far left is WWDC 2011 application. In the middle is the 2012 application. There was a huge difference there, which closely resembled what it will look like in the music application. And on the right here, we've got an even bigger change. Like, even if you look at the bottom closely, in the 2012 one, it's got a grey area behind it to say that, yes, that's the one you've highlighted. Whereas in the 2013 application, it's got a blue highlight over it to say that's the one you've got highlighted. Maybe there'll just be subtle things like that Johnny Ive will implement into the next iOS. And if he does stuff like that, I guess I'm happy with it. But once again, it's going to be a subtle change. They're not going to change everything in one huge OS because nobody's going to want to agree with that. But if they do it subtly, I'm all for it. And as for WWDC 2013 itself, it's going to be on Australian local time is 3 AM, which is when the conference starts. Yes, we're going to have to stay up incredibly late like all the other ones. On Tuesday, the 11th of June, or 10 AM Pacific time in San Francisco on Monday, the 10th of June. So we get it a day later than San Francisco time due to different time zones and all that around the world. Recommended live streams and blogs included CNET is the one I highly recommend, which I will probably be watching. Will be listed in the description now and just before the event starts. So all these other popular ones like Techno Buffalo, The Verge, Soldier Knows Best, Lock and Gnome, so on and so forth, if they say they're going to do live coverage of any of these events, I'll put their links in the description for you as well, so you have a choice as to which one you pick. I will be uploading the keynote itself and any other trailer videos, like if they make a trailer for the new Macs or iOS 7 to get people familiar with it and all that, so they don't have to watch the whole keynote. I'll be uploading both of those as they become available, and if I get time to, due to exam preparation, I'm sure you can all understand with exams being a high priority and this is just a hobby, if I get the time to, I'll upload a review video on the keynote itself. But if I don't do it on the day or the day after, I'll definitely upload it once my exams are all over and all that. So you can be sure my opinion on these feeds will be uploaded at some point in time. And last but not least, we're just going to talk briefly about Nintendo's E3 Direct and all that. E3.nintendo.com has gone live. They've used this in previous years to upload all of their important videos like the press conferences, the videos from around the booth themselves, etc, etc, etc. And as this went live, they have some silhouettes of games that could potentially be announced. I'll leave a link in the description, or you could just type in e3.nintendo.com to go to the website, and you'll see what I mean. In the background there, they've got pictures of, like, there was even a Mario and Luigi one in the same shot, so who knows what that meant. Could it mean Mario and Luigi are in the next 3D Mario game? Who knows? Only time will tell. It also has a countdown clock, which it says it's counting down to 7 AM Pacific time in Los Angeles time, out on Tuesday, June 11, which is also midnight on Tuesday, June 11 to Wednesday, the 12th of June, so you know exactly what night it is because being midnight. That's when the Nintendo Direct will be available. I will be uploading the Nintendo Direct video, just like all my other ones, to this channel once it becomes available. I'll upload most of the trailers separately, so if they have one for Mario Kart U, Super Smash Bros. U, and 3D Mario, and any other of those popular ones, I'll be sure to upload them for you to all have a look at, and so I could express my opinion in the annotations briefly. And I may upload a roundup video, just like I said, for WWDC, but once again it comes down to exams and time to do it and all that, so I'm sure you would understand if I don't get the chance to do it, but I'll do my utmost best to do so. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate everyone watching my videos, liking, sharing for the content that I make for you. The question for you, the audience, is, and this is a really big one, are you looking more forward to WWDC or E3 more? And why are you looking forward to that more than the other? If people were going to ask me that same question, to be honest, I couldn't pick, because I'm really looking forward to E3 because of all the games that Nintendo is going to bring out specifically, because I've got a Wii U and all that. But I'm looking to WWDC more than I have in previous years, mostly because of the huge change to iOS and all that, because it's going to be completely, well, not completely different, but it's going to look more different than iOS 6 did to all the other previous versions and all that, and all the other announcements they're going to be announcing. So anyway, you can leave a comment in the section below, and if you enjoyed this, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, but only if you want to. And thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.